Hello everyone, welcome back to the Easy English channel. We are so happy to see you again. I'm Emily.
And I'm Peter. Hello, Emily. I'm feeling very proud today because I have just finished a big project. It was a lot of work, but I finally did it.
Oh, congratulations, Peter. I know you worked very hard on that report. Did you hear that, listeners? Peter used a special tense. He said, I have just finished.
That's right. And that is our topic for today, how to use the present perfect. This is one of the most useful tenses in English, but it is also one that many students find a bit tricky.
It really is. Many students think it is difficult because it feels like it's between the past and the present. But don't worry, we're going to make it very easy for you.
But before we explain the how, let's remind our friends, if you enjoy learning with us, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. It helps us keep the lessons coming every week.
Yes, every like counts. Okay, Peter, let's look at the structure. For the present perfect, we need two things, the verb have or has, and the past participle, what many students call the V3 or the third form of the verb.
Right. Let's review the subjects. For I, you, we, they, we always use have. For example, I have eaten. For he, she, it, we use has. Like, she has eaten her lunch.
And remember, the V3 can be regular, like walked or played, but many common verbs are irregular. For example, see becomes seen, do becomes done, and go becomes gone or been.
That's a good reminder. We use this tense to talk about things that happened in the past, but we don't say exactly when. It is about our experience in life.
For example, I can say, I have visited France. It doesn't matter if it was last year, 10 years ago, or when I was a child. The important thing is that I have that experience in my memory now.
Exactly. If I say, I visited France in 2010, I must use the simple past because I mentioned the specific time. But if I just want to share a fun fact about my life, I say, I have been to France.
We also use it a lot with the word ever to ask questions about someone's life experiences. Peter, have you ever eaten anything really strange?
Oh, good question. Yes, I have. I have eaten stinky tofu before. It was interesting. What about you, Emily? Have you ever tried an extreme sport?
No, I haven't. I have never tried skydiving or bungee jumping. I am much too scared of heights for that.
Me too. I prefer keeping my feet on the ground. Listeners, did you hear those words ever and never? Ever is for questions. Have you ever? And never is for the negative. I have never.
Another great way to use the present perfect is for things that started in the past and are still true right now. For this, we use the words since and for.
This is where many students get confused. Let's make it clear. Peter, how long have you lived in this city? I have lived here for 5 years. That means a total of 60 months.
And I have lived here since 2018. That was the year I moved here.
Notice the difference, listeners. We use for with a duration or period of time, like 5 years, 2 hours, or 10 minutes.
And we use since with a specific point in time, like 2018, Monday, 9 a.m., or last Christmas.
This is very helpful for talking about your job or your hobbies. You can say, I have studied English for 3 months, or I've played the guitar since I was 10 years old.
Now let's talk about just and already. We use just for something that finished a very short time ago, like when Peter said, I have just finished my project.
And already is for something that happened sooner than expected. I've already had breakfast, so I'm not hungry now.
What about the word yet, Peter? I hear that a lot when people are talking about things they haven't finished.
Yes, we use yet in negative sentences and questions when we expect something to happen. For example, I haven't seen the new Marvel movie yet. It means I plan to see it, but I haven't done it up to now.
I often say, I haven't finished my coffee yet. It means I'm still drinking it.
Let's try a present perfect role play to show how all these words work together. Emily, let's talk about our travel plans and experiences. Hey, Emily, I heard you were planning a big trip. Have you ever been to Asia?
Yes, I have. I've been to Japan and South Korea, but that was a long time ago.
Wow, I've always wanted to see the Great Wall. Have you visited China yet?
No, I haven't been to China yet. I've already looked at some flights, but they are quite expensive right now. What about you? Have you ever traveled to South America?
I've never been there, but my brother has lived in Brazil for 6 months now. He says the food is amazing.
6 months? Has he learned how to speak Portuguese yet?
He's learned a few words, but he hasn't become fluent yet. He has studied every day since he arrived, though.
That sounds like a wonderful experience. I have already started saving money because I want to visit him too.
That's a great idea. Maybe we can all go together.
Did you hear our conversation, listeners? We used almost all our keywords: ever, yet, never, for, since, and already.
It's a very busy tense because it connects what we did in the past to who we are and what we are doing today.
We covered a lot today. Let's do a quick review. We learned the structure, have or has, plus the V3, and we learned that we use it for life experiences, things that continue today, and very recent actions.
And don't forget those important words: ever for questions, never and yet for negatives, and since and for time.
Now it's your turn to practice. We have 2 questions for you in the comments today. First, have you ever visited another country? Tell us where. I have been to. And the second question, how long have you studied English?
Try to use for or since in your answer. For example, I have studied English for 1 year.
We can't wait to read your stories. Every comment is a chance to practice your grammar.
Thank you for spending time with us today on the Easy English channel.
Keep practicing every day and your English will get better and better. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.